Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in my mind ever since I caught wind of the latest season of Lioness. If you're not already hooked on this show, let me just say you're missing out. But today, I want to zero in on a question that Annable himself is posing about Neal and Joe's marriage. Does love have an expiration date? Personally, I think this is one of those questions that's not just about Neal and Joe. It's about all of us. Relationships are messy, right? But when you throw in high-stakes careers, danger, and the weight of family, it becomes a whole different ballgame. Here's what makes this really interesting. Neal and Joe's dynamic flips the traditional script. Usually, it's the woman waiting for the soldier to come home, but here it's Neal, the surgeon, holding down the fort while Joe, played by the incredible Zoe Saldaña, is out there in the thick of it. From my perspective, this role reversal isn't just a plot twist. It's a commentary on modern relationships and the sacrifices we make for love and career. What many people don't realize is how much pressure that puts on Neal. He's not just a husband. He's a father, a surgeon, and now, a man forced to confront the reality that the war has literally shown up on his doorstep. One thing that immediately stands out is how Annable describes Neal's breaking point. He says, "Everybody's got some version of a breaking point." And that's so true, isn't it? We all like to think we'd stand by our partners through anything. But when the danger becomes personal, when your kids are sleeping upstairs while dead bodies lie on your lawn, that's a whole other level. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about Neal and Joe. It's about the limits of human resilience. How much can one person take before they start questioning everything? What this really suggests is that even the strongest relationships can be tested in ways we never anticipate. I mean, Neal and Joe's marriage is described as wonderful, but Annable teases that Neal might have to make some tough choices this season. This raises a deeper question. Is love always enough? Or are there moments when self-preservation, or the safety of your children, takes precedence? Personally, I think this is where the show gets really smart. It's not just about the action or the drama. It's about the moral dilemmas that come with loving someone in a high-risk world. A detail I find fascinating is how Annable talks about working with Zoe Saldaña. He mentions how comfortable they've become working together, and I think that chemistry is what makes their scenes so compelling. But it's also a reminder that even in fiction, these characters are dealing with real, raw emotions. When Neal and Joe argue, it's not just about the words. It's about the fear, the frustration, and the love that's at stake. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Lioness isn't just a show about spies and soldiers. It's about the families left behind. Annable mentions feeling a responsibility to the families of service members, and I think that's what sets this show apart. It's not just about the action sequences, though those are incredible, it's about the human cost. What this really suggests is that the war doesn't just happen on the battlefield. It happens in living rooms, in hospitals, and in the hearts of the people left to pick up the pieces. So, here's my closing thought. Neal and Joe's marriage is a microcosm of a much larger conversation. Is love enough to sustain us through the unimaginable? Or are there some challenges that even the strongest relationships can't survive? I don't have the answer, but I'm excited to see how Lioness explores this question. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're not already watching this show, trust me, you need to catch up. It's not just TV. It's a mirror to the complexities of love, sacrifice, and survival. See you in the next one.